How old are you, Austin? It's got to be in his 20s. It's got to be in his 20s.
Our pick and roll segment tonight. There's 6 head coaching jobs open in the NFL, Ron. We are going to rank those 6 based on what we think is the most desirable or intriguing job to the worst job, to the worst to the best job. And those teams are the Chicago Bears, the New England Patriots, the New York Jets, Jacksonville Jaguars, New Orleans Saints, and Las Vegas Raiders. I am first, so I will start our rankings off. At number 6 for me, believe it or not, the Las Vegas Raiders. Again, no quarterback. They're going to go into this situation with no quarterback, no top 5 draft pick.
Extreme. Wait, what?
They have no
the
top
Raiders?
5. They have no top 5 draft pick.
Aren't they number 2?
No.
Who's number 2?
The Giants, aren't they?
Oh, okay.
And then the division, you got Patrick Mahomes, right? Kansas City's won it. It makes the playoffs every year. The Los Angeles Chargers have made the playoffs, and the Denver Broncos. So it's an uphill battle in that division. And I think they're putting too much faith on Tom Brady can just turn things around. Like, yes, we know he was the greatest quarterback of all time. Now we're going to say he's the greatest owner of all time too, and he's going to figure everything out. I don't know. They do have some money to spend in free agency, so that may help make it a little more desirable. But I put him at 6. At 5 for me, I had the New Orleans Saints. This is a complete rebuild. Derek Carr, who knows that situation? Is he even going to be able to come back? His injuries. They are way over the salary cap. I think I heard like $65 million or so.
63 million.
Right. So they're going to have to probably get rid of some talent. So you're talking about really start right. And then they're 9th. So they got a top 10 pick, but at 9, I mean, are you going to be able to get that impact player that can really start to turn that organization around? So they're number 5 for me. At 4, probably the biggest mess when it comes to ownership, the New York Jets and Woody Johnson and what he's been doing to that organization for years now. Again, quarterback situation is going to be a question mark. Aaron Rodgers probably not coming back. Not a bad thing, but again, who's leading that team? The one positive is there's still a lot of talent on that team and a lot of solid players that you could build around, but you need the right coach and you need ownership to stay away from it. And I don't know if that'll happen in New York, so I put him at number 4. At 3 for me, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Listen, Trevor Lawrence isn't horrible. I don't think he's great, but I don't think he's horrible. I think he's a good quarterback. You surround him with the right kind of coach. We saw that the first year when Doug Peterson came over. Get him the right coach. They have a lot of talent on offense. One of the best wide receivers, now the rookie wide receiver. They really only need to work on the defensive side of the ball. So if you get a defensive-minded coach with a good offensive coordinator, Jacksonville could be right back into the postseason. Again, that division's not the greatest. So, again, you'd have a quick turnaround to be back into the postseason. At 2, I went Chicago. So we talk about a team with talent. I think they have even more talent. And again, $83 million to spend in free agency. So they're going to still be able to add talent to that team. I think you get the right offensive coordinator with Caleb Williams, and they could be all right. Get an offensive line, give this kid some time, and that's a very good job. The Chicago Bears, even though they're in a tough division, I think they could win 9 games and be relevant. But at number 1, Ron, I went the New England Patriots, not because I'm a homer. I agree with you. I see a lot of potential in a homer.
Oh, homer. Okay.
My Rhode Island accent came out for a bit. Homer. I'm not a homer. But I will say Drake May, I like what I've seen from Drake May. Right offensive coordinator, right offensive strategy, $133 million to spend in free agency. Spend it well. Offensive line, get a wide receiver, do some things to help this kid have some talent around him. I could see a quick turnaround. I actually like the number 4 pick. I didn't at first. Sunday, I hated the fact that they lost the number 1 pick. The more I looked at it, Ron, They can't screw this up now. I love what the Los Angeles Chargers did last year at 6. They got Joe Alt, a left tackle, and now their line is solidified for the next 10 years to protect Justin Herbert. At number 4, get me the best left tackle you can possibly get, and I'd be okay with that. Because at number 1, I don't want a left tackle. And at number 1, I don't know if Travis Hunter is the answer to be the best wide receiver. So I feel like they would have screwed that up. So at 4, I love that move. But again, the most desirable job to me would be New England because of Drake May and $133 million to play with. And that's my pick and roll.
All right. Number 6, I have the Jets. They got the number 6 pick, which is great. They probably don't have a quarterback, which is not a great place to pick. So they're going to have to give up something to get something, most likely. I do like the team. Like, the team in place is pretty good. But they are 20th in cap space, so they're not going to have a lot of money to spend. So depending on what happens with Aaron Rodgers, I mean, if you keep him, it doesn't really change anything. And they're not going to be able to change anything with that. So, and then you throw the circus of an ownership as it is. And I think that is the least desirable job to want, is to work for that organization. With that being said, number 5 pretty much follows suit with that organization, and that is the Las Vegas Raiders at number 5. I don't care that they have some cap space or not. Doesn't matter. Nothing's going to change. It just doesn't change.
And that's what I'm saying.
The same guy calling the shots is calling the shots.
Ron, can I say this? Ron, Tom Brady, 5% ownership? And all I keep hearing, Tom Brady's going to turn this thing around. Tom Brady don't have a
say. No say.
Whatever. No, like, at the end of the day, if I'm Mark Davis, I'm going to make the final call on everything I do.
It's still the same guy making all the decisions.
So I agree with you there.
Why would anything change?
Listen, they're one of the bottom 2. Agreed. I agree with that.
So, number 4, I have New Orleans. I mean, first of all, that cap situation is a mess for them. $63 million. I don't care if they have Carr. After that, they're not going to have them. They're going to get rid of all the players that are getting paid, and they're going to start from scratch again. And they only have the 9th pick, so you're not getting your franchise quarterback there, so that means you would probably have to trade up and hope to trade one of those salaries with it. And that ain't going to happen either. So I think they're going to be stuck right where they are, and there's not going to be much of an option for them. So I don't think that's going to be very attractive. From there, it gets a little better. Jacksonville, like you said. So
hold on. Let me read Danny's real quick. He had Bears, Patriots, Jets, Jaguars, Raiders, Saints. So he agrees with the Raiders piece towards the bottom. Bears, Patriots, he has at the top. We haven't gotten to your top. I love this comment by Kenny, though. And I'm sorry to cut you off, Ron. But will Brady be the next Michael Jordan in the NBA? Think about what Jordan, we said it, the greatest, if not one of the greatest players of all time. He couldn't do it as an owner, and he had like full reins.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the say like Jordan had.
And that's what I'm saying. And Jordan couldn't do it, right? Yeah. As great as Jordan was, Jordan was great on the court. Tom Brady was great on the field. We don't know behind the scenes what he's able to evaluate and see, and we don't know my piece. But anyway, I am so sorry, but I love that comment by Kenny, and I thought that was a great point to bring up.
No, it is a good point because people are thinking that, but what does he have to do with any of that, really? So anyway, getting back. The Jacksonville Jaguars, I have at number 3.
Okay.
They have they're number 17 on cap space, but they have room to play. They have some players that they can cut that really don't matter. And what are they picking? Do you know?
Jaguars.
Gotta be
I'll get
in
that
the
for you. It is in
gotta
the
be in
top.
like
Yeah,
top 10.
yeah, I think that. Oh, yeah, they're definitely. Yeah, they're definitely in the top 10.
Are they picking first?
No, that's
Who's got the number one pick? I thought
telling
they
you right
had
now.
number one
No,
pick.
Tennessee 1, Cleveland 2,
Tennessee won.
Giants 3, Patriots 4, Jacksonville 5.
Okay, so they got fifth pick. So they are in a position to do something, right? So they can either keep Lawrence or they can trade Lawrence,
They won't
maybe
trade Lawrence.
possibly move up. You never know.
I
You
could see
never
them
know.
go.
I doubt it,
But to your point, at number 5, you're going to get the best defensive player because all those other 4 teams are
right.
going offense.
So you can go defense with that, which they really need. Hey, you can always use another offensive lineman, right? So you got to protect them. And then number 2, I have Chicago Bears at number 2. I like the situation they have. They have a quarterback. I think that he's going to be okay. I mean, look, coaching let them down a lot, and so did that offensive line. So they're 7th in cap space, so they got plenty of cap space there. And you got a decent pick that you can probably get a lineman there as well because they definitely need an offensive line to help them. I mean, they need a few things, but I think you need to protect this kid because he had none.
Agreed.
And I thought the Patriots line was bad. Theirs might have been worse.
Yeah, what did
So
Pat
it was
had like 9
borderline.
sacks in that game.
Oh, I
think
felt
that's
bad
only-
for the poor kid.
That's the only reason why the Patriots had double-digit sacks for the year because of that one game.
Yeah, I know. So, but number 1, the best situation, I think it has to be because you've got a quarterback. You have a ton of money to spend, a ton of money, and you still have a number 4 pick, so you can shore up the problems. And what you might also have is a second quarterback that might be desirable for some people after that last game.
Yeah. Listen,
you could trade him for a top pick. Oh my God, you could have a field day.
Yeah, no, listen, a lot of options for New England. I agree with you. New England number 1. Everything was the same other than the 6 through 4. We kind of flip-flopped a little bit.
Yeah, they were just different orders. That's why I was looking. I was like,
but it's interesting. Even Danny agreed, right? Patriots, Bears are probably the 2 most desirable jobs out there. But yeah, and I loved Kenny's comment about, listen, everybody's telling me about Brady's going to be the best, because he's okay. I don't even think he's the best commentator. He's not very good commentating either. So that goes to prove, like, what you do on the field doesn't always translate well somewhere else.
Great players usually never translate to great coaches or owners or whatever.
And like Don Sweet. What? Anyway. I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing.
They were not great players. Well,
I know. I'm kidding with you.
He wasn't a great player.
I'm just kidding with you. My goodness, you're very sensitive about the Bruins. Okay, calm down. It's all right, buddy.